What's up, everybody?
It's good to be back.
Damn sure is. How long it been?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I have very much missed Safe Zone Studios.
I have too. I see it often, but you don't get to see it as much as I do.
Yeah.
But it's been a minute. It's been about what episode are we on now, bro?
I don't know what episode are we on?
13?
13. Episode 13.
Lucky 13.
Lucky 13.
Lucky 13 is gonna be the one to make or break us, I think.
I think so. I think so. This is gonna be the one. And
how's life been, man, lately? We ain't seen each other in about 2 weeks.
I know, man. It's like you found some other friends or something, and
I'm jealous of your friends, bro.
I'm taking the back seat, and it's something.
You always riding shotgun with me, bro.
Appreciate that.
But you have traded me in. My phone talking to me.
I think your phone's talking to you.
It's talking to me. Siri said, "Sorry, I didn't get that."
She never does.
She never does.
iPhone.
She's got to be from like New York or something. She just don't understand our Southern slang.
Yeah. So, you know what? I think before we get started on anything tonight, I think we need to go ahead and just kind of make this PSA. Let everybody know that we love all people in the world of all colors, shapes, and sizes.
We do.
And we don't want you to think any different, because we love everybody.
That's right.
Everybody deserves love and understanding and respect, right?
Everybody. Until the time comes that they don't. And we all know usually when that time is.
Yeah, I think we do.
Yeah. Everybody gets treated with respect and dignity and peace and love until they give you reasons not to be treated.
You ain't giving that same energy back.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely got to be reciprocated. But hey, man, we don't need to dive right in. We got some time. We need to catch up.
So tell them about your new place, man. You're doing good.
Yeah, we upgraded to a 28-foot motorhome down there at the lake. Living in style down there,
Doing big
I'm just
things.
fortunate. I'm just fortunate, bro. Fortunate enough to be able to take my family down there on the weekends and whenever we want to and enjoy some time together. Family time's so important.
It is. I'm glad that's something me and you both understand.
Family time's so important.
Yeah, I think you take me and my boys out on your nice boat, and so I'm thinking about taking you and your son in my Rolls Royce next weekend.
Where's it at?
Yeah, it's still at the lot, man. I got to go get it, but it's coming. I'm getting it. It's getting it.
I've lost it again.
Well, I tell you what, Josh. Will that help you?
Thank you.
You're losing everything but my love tonight, brother.
Well, as long as I don't lose that, we're doing all right.
That's all you need. That's all everybody in this world needs. A little bit of love from Suge, man.
Hey, you played a good show a weekend or two ago.
Yeah, you talking about the one in Charleston?
Yeah, Southern Rock Fest down at Tin Roof, right?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Man, you know what? I thought we done pretty good to, be a makeshift band that just got together and didn't really rehearse as much as we probably should have.
And when he says makeshift band, it's you got a guy from Sugar Bob, you got Slim Pickens from in the Liabilities, and you got a drummer that kind of bounces around. You got you got a great bass player that
you got my cousin
Timmy. That's not even really in a band, but he picked it up.
Yeah,
man.
just starting. He's really just starting, getting and playing out.
When you put them all together and they practice a little bit and they can put on a hell of a show.
Yeah, we played for kind of a odd place called the Tin Roof in Charleston. Thought it was supposed to be this really big event called what was it called again? Do you remember?
Southern Rock Fest.
Southern Rock Fest, man. But it was more like, hey, come in here and play for nothing.
I kind of, when I first started hearing about the Southern Rock Fest, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like amphitheater or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be this big thing, man. But it's like
Yeah.
20 people there the whole time, and hell, I think there was more people that played music than there was fans in the crowd.
And hey, it's
one of them things,
maybe
man.
I should have looked more into it. But I swear when I heard the Tin Roof, I was like, because I'm kind of familiar with the Tin Roof down there.
Yeah.
So I was like,
it's nothing like the Tin Roof in Myrtle Beach in Columbia, man.
so
I mean, this to put it nicely, this place was a dump. It was a dump, dude. I mean, the service was real shitty. I mean, just the organization of it was real shitty. And sometimes you run into those gigs.
So y'all just y'all played like hell and made the best of it.
Yeah, we was all there. We might as well do your job.
That's right. Hey, y'all, I apologize in advance. My pants are kind of dirty. I've been working today.
It's all right, man.
Not all of us work them white collar jobs
White collar,
where we can just get off anytime we want to and
go home and
go
take
home
a bath.
and shower and put on our Tommy Bahamas shirts and
The hell is that? Tommy Bahama.
I don't. It sounded good.
I thought it was like Tony Banana or something.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Don't put me on the spot, man. Damn.
Hey, how about our PD Ice Cats, bro? Bring them up. Bring them up. Bring them up right here.
Doing good.
They its season's over now, right? I believe it is. Sorry, I was following like up until like a month ago, and I kind of fell off.
Yeah,
But
I've been too broke to go to the games, man. But you can watch it free on YouTube, man.
I think they broken pretty much all the attendance records this year. Made it to the finals in the cup that they were playing for.
Yeah, I don't think for a first year team you could ask
Yeah,
for much more.
Super proud of those guys, man. They really put something together this year.
It's like
We're looking forward to.
Yeah, it's like one of the only things Florence can take pride in,
Is that a pun? Was that a pun for back in the day? Like PD Pride pun?
You got it, bro.
Yeah,
look at you, man.
Hey.
Nothing gets past you, Joshua. Smartest dude I know.
I try, bro. But yeah, they real proud of them, man. They doing good. Got a good program going there. Excited about the upcoming years.
Yeah,
but
man.
yeah, that's one of the few things Florence has going for it.
It's just expensive. If you want to eat or drink beer out there, man, my advice: get drunk before you go. Just walk in hammered.
Just swallow a few real quick on your way in.
Be a man.
Anyway.
One thing.
What else we got to catch up on, man?
But one thing I really did like about going to the hockey games, man, you really see some diversity out there, and everybody gets along.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. People say hockey's like just a white people sport, man. But I saw all kind of people from different ethnic backgrounds, cheering on the Ice Cats, man.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, man.
Just everybody getting along. And
I even saw like my first African American hockey player playing for the Ice Cats.
One of the better players too.
Yeah,
one of the better players. He was his name was mentioned often. I don't have the stat sheet in front of me, but I think he was up there.
He was definitely doing some good stuff.
Houston. I think that's his name. Houston.
Got an awesome name too.
Got an awesome name. Well, we need to. I know there's more, man. We've had a lot of shit going on the last few weeks. What else we got?
Well, I sold that Honda that you talked so much shit about, and
Good.
hurt myself loading it. I'm still a little sore.
You actually sold it?
Sold it,
I
yeah.
figured you had to give that thing away.
Shit. Man, they was going crazy trying to buy that thing, bro.
You're lucky you didn't have to pay somebody to come get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a Harley. It run, cranked right up.
That's good.
Still got another one for sale.
Honda Shadow.
Yeah. It's Bobby's bike, but I'ma give
Bobby
him
upgraded to a Harley.
he downgraded to a Harley.
Bobby upgraded.
Bobby downgraded to a
Bobby
Harley.
upgraded to a Harley, so he don't need that Honda anymore. Honda's like a starter bike, bro. You know what I'm saying? People need to learn how to ride before they get on a real bike. You know.
Yeah. I mean, that's your opinion. I mean, but I don't see Harley or Honda owners, doing circle jerks in the bathroom at the biker club,
No, they just wait till they get home.
Yeah. It's like Harley's a cult, dude. It's like, hey man, you ride a Harley? Yeah, me too. Show it to me. Let's do it right now.
Hey, are we gonna be bros forever now? Hey, Harley's brought a lot of people together, man, over the years. A lot of friendships have been formed and over Harley Davidson.
Yeah. Maybe
And
so.
again, it don't matter what ethnic background you come from. Friendships have been formed over Harley Davidson.
I got friends that ride Harleys. I got friends that ride Hondas, man. I got friends that ride mopeds, bro. You know? I mean, they're not people that ride mopeds aren't like my close friends. They're more like associates or something,
The ones if you see them at the grocery store, you kind of dip down the aisle to avoid.
Yeah. It's like, what's up, Fred?
But if y'all meet though, you're forced to shake hands.
Yeah, the some of them, man, they just come up to you. Like if you park your bike and the guy on the moped is like, "What's up, bro? I ride too." No, bro, you don't ride, you stroll. You're not riding at max of 45, bro.
Downhill.
Yeah.
Like a steep downhill 45.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, some of them go pretty quick, man.
Yeah, if you do some work to 'em.
I used to ride around on a Honda Express.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like badass.
like you have to
Yeah,
pump
it'll
the
kickstart.
no, it ain't
Right.
kickstart. You pump the lever up and then you pop the clutch
Yeah.
and it would crank.
They never had one on it.
Max speed 32 miles per hour. It looked like a bicycle with an engine on it.
Hell, man, but did it get you to work?
I mounted a plastic half-gallon gas tank on the back seat and gravity fed the fuel to it.
That's pretty creative.
Yeah. The gas tank was clogged up. The metal one that come on it, it was clogged up. So I just I took a gas tank off a tiller and just zip tied it to my seat and then poked a hole in the bottom and run a plug.
Yeah, that's some good old Southern ingenuity right there, brother.
Hey, whatever fuels it, bro. You know what I mean?
Whatever gets you to school on time, bro.
It didn't. It didn't. I'm trying to keep it going until our break. Because we're gonna dive into some shit after the break. But
So let me ask you a question.
Alright.
Like I do. Every episode, I ask you a random question.
yep.
How much money you got in your bank account right now, Josh?
$200.
You think you're lying?
I probably am. It's probably close to that though.
I just wanted to ask you a very personal question to make you
Hey.
uneasy.
And I give it a personal answer.
And you are personally full of shit.
No, I'm not. You know, entrepreneurship, self-employment is not all it's cracked up to be, bro. And I used to hear people say that, and now I understand.
I know, man. Our buddy Jeremy over there, man, he feels that.
Yeah. It's not. And it's like once you dive in and you try it one time, it's like, man, all these people, they weren't bullshitting. They they weren't bullshitting.
See, you and Jeremy are a lot alike in y'all's business, man. Like y'all do a little bit of everything.
Dude, you got to in this day's world.
Jeremy he ain't a plumber, but he'll come unclog your toilet for $50, you know?
You got to. That's what I say, man. Look, hey, I always tell everybody, don't be afraid to ask me if I can do anything. All I can say is yes or no. And if I can do it and I'm comfortable with it, I'll do it.
I'd hate to be the guy who has to go repossess manufactured homes. That would be a pretty shitty job.
Why?
'Cause I mean, what do? You say, "Hey, man, can you go outside and cut your grass and look that way for an hour?"
To an hour.
Yeah.
It's be more than that.
I mean, I don't know. Just seems like it would suck.
Yeah.
Like you come home and your house is gone.
You know, it's easy.
Shit.
It's easy to take a spare key, like repossess a car while they're shopping at the grocery store. But you know, you got to like plan. You got to wait on their vacation or something to repossess their house.
Yeah, dude. Especially if it's a double wide, you got to really put in some work.
Like you're not gonna show up there with a Silverado and haul ass with a trailer, you know.
I don't know, man. There's probably some crackheads out there that could do it. I feel like there is.
I was baiting you on that, man. I've seen some crazy shit. I've seen some crazy stuff.
I know people that used to live across from me in that camper, bro. It was just like all of a sudden, middle of the night, they must have just hauled ass, bro. And it looked like they didn't disconnect any pipes or the water, dude. They just hooked up, hauled ass, dude.
Hey, whatever's coming's coming, right?
Bro, there was shit like hanging everywhere. I was like, bro, they took off in a hurry, dude.
They was on the way back from the grocery store. They had to get it out of there.
Dude, I'm pretty sure all they had was an El Camino. They hauled that thing like El Camino'd out of there.
They had an El Camino?
Had an El Camino, bro. With number 3. It was black and had a number 3 on the side.
That's freaking sweet. Hey, I found our new car.
What? What we got?
It's on is it 301? Go straight through Tuberville on the way to Manor.
Yeah.
There's a 4-door, look like an old Impala.
Yeah, dude.
That thing was like a pewter yellow,
I would definitely
like a
cruise.
cream colored, had some nice wheels on it. It was pretty fly. It was a 4-door.
Talking about right there coming out of Olana, or you getting to Tuberville?
It might have been. It was somewhere on 301. Anyway, they don't even. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear that?
I'll figure out where it's at. Yeah, I can hear that, but they're not going to be able to hear that because of the editing process that I painstakingly go through after every episode, Josh.
Oh,
Why don't you tell everybody the work I put in to do this?
Suge puts in some work. He does. I just show up and I sit in the seat and I talk some. Suge's the man. He's the man behind the scenes. He's out here doing the thing. He's setting up. He's editing afterwards while I'm bullshitting with something else.
Completely goofing off.
Yeah, most of the time I'm just goofing off.
You got to be on that TikTok.
Yeah. I try to go try to do a little Facebook live, maybe a TikTok live while he's doing the editing, just to kind of promote the podcast some.
Appreciate you acknowledging my hard work, Josh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the least I can do.
I figured you work so much harder than me during the day that it's the least that I could do.
Well, I ain't gonna say I work harder, but I definitely work longer. Some of us can't get off it whenever we want to.
Yeah, you can. You the boss, Josh. You can just say, "Hey, man, I quit right now." Anytime you want.
And I have a new job tomorrow.
Yeah. There you go.
Ain't even got to do the paperwork. Anyway, man, it's good to catch up. You want to take a quick break and
Yeah.
we'll dive into some shit in just a few minutes.
Yeah, let's dive into the real shit here in just a few minutes. What's up, man? We are dodging disaster here at Safe Zone Studios. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with you. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. Part 2. We took a little break.
It's good to be back in Radio Land.
Radio Land. We took a little break. We're coming back. We'll dive into a little topic here tonight. We had to get our thoughts right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try not to upend, offend. That's the word.
Try not to offend. We try not to make any. We got a pacifier here tonight for any crybabies that don't like what we got to say. Brought that especially for them.
I thought it was for me. Since you say I'm always being a baby.
I mean, it could be down the road, but for right now, it's for the crybabies that don't like what we fixing to talk about.
Right on.
So, that being said, we got a little excitement in the PD area,
Florence,
the last day or two. We're gonna give out some free publicity tonight.
You're welcome.
To a local restaurant.
Percy and Willie's, baby. Where y'all at? Woo!
We're giving out some free publicity for Percy and Willie's tonight. They had some excitement go down there a day or two ago. It's been a lot of talk about it.
Yeah,
and
man.
I think we're going. This is my TikTok, Charlotte. She's over there. She's putting you all up in the screen. Anyway,
say let's just get right into it.
Yeah, they lot of excitement going on in Florence.
There's some different opinions about,
and we're gonna try to break it down for our viewers tonight the best we can.
So, obviously, it's been everywhere. Everybody's seen videos of what happened.
We had so for those that haven't, maybe we'll break it down. We had a local food critic
/ comedian
/ thug, maybe.
Well, I wouldn't say thug. I would say little bit unprofessional. If you're a food critic, I mean that behaviors and acting in that manner is not really what I would call professional. But that's why I also said comedian.
Yeah, and I can see where he'd be comical about what he's doing. So anyway, this food critic goes into a local privately owned restaurant that's kind of a I've never been there, man. So let's get that clear. Like I've never been there, so this is totally unbiased. I don't know the owners. I've never eaten their food. But from what I've seen, it looks like a more of a sit down, kind of a classy environment.
It's a classier establishment for sure.
Not your mom and pop's barbecue joint.
Yeah, it's not McDonald's by no means.
Yeah.
You know.
So anyway, he shows up. Camera crew. He's walking around. He's doing his thing. And he gets asked to leave.
Yeah, and I think they claimed there's no recording or filming in there. And I think they were telling him that, while he was around people, but if you watch the earlier video or, like, the earlier footage before all this happens, he's using some profanity and stuff. I mean, clearly around people where, patrons in the restaurant can hear it clearly, I'm pretty sure.
And that's kind of where we're gonna break it down.
Yeah.
There's a I don't know how long the video. It's like 2 or 3 minutes long, and I'm sure it's the same one everybody's seen. And
Yeah.
everybody's probably got a different opinion on it. Everybody's got a different point of view from it. We're just gonna break down. I feel like me and you have the same point of view on it.
Yeah, for once, I think we have the same point of view, Josh.
The I'm just gonna let it be known, like I don't- I'm kind of with the manager of that place, not the owner. I think the owner should have stayed away from it. Should have just
Yeah.
not even got involved. I think the manager did professionally his job.
When he asked him, to, come to the front door, to discuss the manor, I mean, that's all you had to do. Okay, obviously there's a problem. I've done something here. They're not telling me, to leave at this point from what I've seen.
And that's my
It's
that's my
yeah, it's
point.
like, "Come to the front door and talk to us, that way this doesn't have to be around everybody. Let's talk
Yeah,
about what you're doing and
let's figure
why."
out if we're gonna let you stay or not. You know
Right.
that, but that to me, it never got there. We don't know. We don't. Yeah, he ended
Yeah.
up getting the boot, but we don't know that that was what was actually gonna happen because he didn't allow it to get there.
Yeah, went ahead and kinda jumped it as, "Oh, y'all think I'm doing something wrong." Well, I mean, obviously, if you kinda jump the gun like that, you kinda know, maybe I'm doing something wrong.
Well, again, man, if the manager stops you and says, "Hey, let's go to the front door. Let's meet me at the front door, if you will." Okay, why? Well, we need to.
Well, that's why we're going
We
to the front door to
Yeah, we
discuss it.
need we need we don't I don't want to discuss this around my patrons. So at that point, just go to the door, hear the man out. If he wants you to stop recording, carry on your meal. If he
So
don't like the way you dress and he says, "Hey man, we don't want you in here dressed like this or whatever," fine. But you immediately jump the gun and get real defensive, and then and what do you expect people to do? At this point, you're in my establishment. I own this joint. If I want you to go, I'm gonna make you go. And as a owner, as a manager, you have every right to do that.
yeah, and the thing that is going around, being commented everywhere is all about racism because the fellow was he was a black man, but obviously it's not like they have a sign on the door that says, "No African Americans allowed." Because if you look in the video, I mean,
There's a bunch of black
right,
folk in there eating. There's a
and
lot
and
working
and
in there
and they're not being asked to leave. You know why?
because they know how to act.
Exactly.
That's just we'll break it down. That's just our 2 cents. I mean, from an unbiased opinion. I don't know the owners and I don't know the critic fella, but just looking at the video, I would have never let him in the door. Just because I mean, I'm in a sit down, more of a fancier restaurant. I don't want you in here with your wife beater on, showing your drawers.
Well, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't let a person in dressed like that because, I mean, if you come in, you come to the bar, you order a drink and, you're cordial, you're behaving yourself, whatever. I mean, you can't always go off of the way somebody's dressed.
You can when it's your business. When it's your property and it's your restaurant and you want it to
Yeah, I'm
be.
I'm saying that, yeah, you got the right to refuse service to anybody.
I'm not saying they have a dress code. They may not
Right.
even have a dress code, but at the end of the day, you know, if somebody comes in and they're wearing something, even if there's no dress code, there's no
Like
policy on it.
like, I'm pretty sure
If
if me
somebody's wearing something that I don't think is appropriate for this environment, then I'm gonna ask them to leave too.
well, we might differ on that,
But
but
I mean, even and I'm gonna ask to start with. But if it's my business and you refuse, then you still gonna go. It's just gonna be forcibly, in my opinion.
yeah,
I think, and this is just me. The manager handled it perfectly because he did a lot better than I would have done. I asked you to leave, and you turn around and bow up at me. Well, now we got a problem, and you going out
and
the
and
hard way.
and we're men. I mean, tempers are gonna flare there. I mean, nobody wants to look like the weak guy, but like I said, if hell, Josh, me and you both know personally, we've showed our ass in public, and what has happened?
Dude, I've gotten kicked out of so many places.
I've gotten kicked out.
I've gotten asked to leave
I've
and I
gotten
left.
banned.
I've gotten told to leave and refused to, and I got thrown out anyway. I mean, that's life, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
You go somewhere, you show your ass. That's what happened.
if you go somewhere and you're asked to leave and you don't, 90% of the time you're gonna leave anyway.
Might be in the back of a cop car.
It might be in the back of a cop car. It might be bruised and battered. It might be of your own free will, but you usually you end up gone.
Yeah. And people say that that happened to him because of his race. But I'm a white guy that's been kicked out of quite a few white owned establishments. You know why? Because I went in there, I mean, most of the time
And
inebriated.
we didn't know how to act.
Yeah.
I damn sure have.
Yeah. I mean, about got us thrown out of the huddle house one
I
night.
have been forcibly removed from joints before. Yeah, I have been asked to leave and willingly left. I mean,
Asked to leave and never come back.
it's all according to how you handle the situation and what you make of it. You know, you could have left, or you could have met him at the door and abided by his rules that he was fixing to probably lay down, and you probably could have finished your meal, no problems. Or you can refuse to do what that property owner asked you to do, and this is what happens.
And it becomes a racial thing.
And overnight, and this is what I don't agree with, man. Overnight, and Google reviews, any kind of reviews. Who would have thought that would have been used as a weapon
Yeah. I mean, and
to I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like people rely on reviews to decide whether, hey, we're gonna eat here tonight, or hey, the reviews ain't that good. We're gonna go to this different hotel. But when you've got people that have never even been there giving 1-star reviews just because they don't like what happened to some one person.
yeah. And I mean, if you sit there and you agree with this guy's behavior, and that's the reason you don't wanna go there, guess what? You're doing them a favor because they probably don't want you there
Yeah,
anyway,
I
you know?
agree 100%. If you think that that guy's behavior inside of this restaurant is should be tolerated, then they probably don't want you there. I mean, really. that the cursing, the MF for this, MF for that. Just I've seen, and I don't even watch this guy's videos because I'm just not a fan.
I
I'm
have.
not a
I
fan.
have for a while, man. Actually, I was a fan of him,
I
and I
thought I
thought the
just thought
videos were hilarious.
I just thought he was very disrespectful to a lot of the places he went in. Just I don't know if it's staged or not. I just thought it was very disrespectful. I watched a few videos trying to figure out, maybe who this guy was a while back, but I just I didn't watch it. I'm not a fan. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
it's,
mean,
it's I mean, I guess it would be comical to some people, it would be funny. I get it. Like, you're not gonna get great ratings. You're not gonna get a lot of views if you just go sit down and eat a cheeseburger and say, "Yeah, that was a good cheeseburger."
yeah,
I mean, you got to make it
yeah, and I
some
think
kind of entertaining, but
it's trying to add some extra sauce to it. You know?
but you can do that and be classy about it too.
Yeah, not
You don't have to, you know, use a lot of cuss words and
vulgarities.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to do all that, man. You know what? If me and you went in and said, "Hey, man, we're from Dodge and Disaster. We're a local podcast. We're gonna come in here and try your food, and you know, might take a little video of us
And that's
tasting it. Come in there, do that before,
well,
and then if they say, yeah, okay, that's fine, then you do it.
I don't necessarily agree because if you're a critic, you don't want them to know that you're coming. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna make
Yeah,
their best dish that they've ever made
yeah, but
to make sure you give them that good review. So you don't want them to know you're coming, but at the same time, you need to make the property owner aware of what you're doing. Like
yeah,
when you walk in, say, "Hey," just like you just said, don't make plans to come, but just come in and say, "Hey, I'm a food critic. I got a YouTube channel. I chose your establishment today to patronize, and let's let's uh let's see what happens."
yeah. But even if you don't, like you said, you don't tell them that what you're doing. But if they see you doing it and say, "Hey, this is a problem. We don't allow this in the establishment." What am I going to do? What are you going to do? We're going to say, "Okay," and we're going to stop. We're going to stop the filming. We're going to eat, and we might come back here and then give our review.
And look, man, and
How hard is that?
I'm not saying he was hostile. I mean, he was walking around, he was dapping everybody up, he was saying hello, he was taking pictures with this person or whatever. Like, I'm not saying he was hostile, but you still are creating a scene. You're causing a scene. You could possibly be disturbing
Yeah, and
these
somewhere
people that
somewhere
are
there's
sitting
supposed to be
down.
kind of a quiet dining experience.
And I mean, again, I'm looking at the same video everybody watched, and I'm hearing MF for this, MF for that, and shit, and so just vulgar words in out, and it's loud enough that I know people hear it. I
He said,
wouldn't want to be sitting there and listening to that
"Yeah, he
crap.
knew them bathrooms gonna be nastier than the motherfucker."
Yeah, and again, I get the,
Then he said,
I bet
"Damn, not actually."
he said, damn, I bet these bathrooms about to be nasty as shit. And then he comes out, but he's like, "Nah, man, it's pretty clean right there. I like that." And I get the comedy behind that, but I mean, I don't personally agree with the way he does it, but that's just me. He has every right to do it his way,
Yeah, of
but
course.
the restaurant managers and owners have every right to remove him if they don't like it.
Yeah, if they think he's causing some type of problem.
They say that the owner, he called. All right. So they're in the heat of the moment, right? They're in the heat of the moment. They're kind of arguing a little bit. Owner gets on the phone. He starts calling 911. Understood. Understandable. Hey, you've already been asked to leave. You turn around. You're bowling up at us. obviously at this point you're a threat. If you want to call the law, call the law. But another controversy was he claimed he got assaulted.
Yeah, you talking about the owner.
The owner. Owner
Yeah.
said he just assaulted me. So let's break that down. All right. I'm watching the same video everybody else
Yep.
watched. The man, critic, Ben, whatever his name is, did not physically hit him or put his hands on him. So clearly
Yeah.
he wasn't assaulted.
Well, how assault works with the law, man, you so much as getting somebody's face and your nose touches theirs.
So
Yeah, that is simple assault.
so let me tell you what I think happened. This is what I think happened. I think they were in a heated argument. They were hollering at each other and they were face to face. And I think Ben got a little close and a little loud, and I think some spit, some saliva from him
Yep.
hollering got on that man's face, which is technically
Simple
assault.
assault.
And I think, and I'm not defending anybody, but I think that the owner was referring to that spit hitting him in the face as he just was, because he said he just assaulted me right in the face. He just spit at me right in the face. You know, so
Technically, I'm not gonna call the law on somebody for, getting close to me. If we're in heat of an argument for that, no. But technically it is a crime. Everything's a crime, man.
yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
yeah, like I wouldn't either, but I'm just saying, like that's what he was referring to as being assaulted. Was he probably got that boy? The boy got in his face. I say boy, and they don't like that. I don't mean boy. I'm just thinking. I'm guessing he's younger than me. I don't. That's what I mean. But anyway,
Yeah, but I mean, who was called boy
the
first?
fella got in his face, and some saliva come out and hit him, and I think that's what he was referring to, which is technically correct.
That is simple assault by eyes of the law. Now, I don't know if have you heard of any like criminal charges, anything being filed against this
I
guy?
don't know. I hadn't looked. I mean, I would hope not.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't
I,
see why anything would happen to either one of them.
yeah, I don't think anything actually criminal
Yeah, I don't.
happened there. There
Yeah,
there was confrontation, there was an argument, there were some disagreements, but I don't think that's something to go to court over,
yeah. I mean,
6 months from now.
unless they just like seriously push the issue, I don't really see why
Yeah.
that would go any further than where it's at. But I mean, and this is what I'm saying though.
Is one incident like that, and people are just trying to ruin the whole business.
And that's the problem. See, everybody's quick to jump on this business and boycott this business and leave bad reviews for this business, thinking that it's going to hurt the owner, and it don't. It
Mhm.
hurts the employees though,
Yeah.
because guess what? This man's not getting the business that he was getting, so now he's got to let some employees go because of some people wanted to boycott and promote stuff that might not even be true in the hopes of dismantling this man's business. Well, now these people are looking for jobs,
Exactly.
and they don't think about that shit when they're doing what they do.
Right. When certain group of people, sometimes when they come in and they're trying to hurt another group of people, they don't realize they're hurting their own.
I'm just saying there's people that work there that rely on that paycheck, and if y'all boycotting the business over something that may or may not even be true,
Yeah, and I guarantee you there's people telling people that work there, "Hey, you need to quit your job." because of what happened here.
Yeah, and encouraging it too,
Yeah,
man.
and
Like,
anybody with good sense that don't really have
like if
any
you
other
still work,
option.
if you black and you still work for this man, then you part of the problem.
You were Uncle Tom.
You part of the problem. But no, I got a family to feed,
Yeah,
Like, fuck them.
that is
I
what
don't
it is.
I don't agree with that, man. Y'all everybody just need to chill out, dude. Everybody just
Yeah,
needs to chill out.
quit making it about race.
Quit making it about race. Cause I'll be honest, like I feel like 90% of the time it's not even remotely about race.
No, I mean, yeah, is racism still out there? Yeah,
There's people, yeah, there's
yeah,
definitely people out there that's racist, dude. But I mean it's the racism thing is just
and
it's so and this is just me speaking, man. I just feel like it's so overplayed.
yeah,
Like anytime something happens to a black person that they don't like, it's racism.
yeah. It's
No, it's not. Maybe,
it's the card. It's what we like to refer to as race baiting. You know?
and it just like maybe maybe as white folk, but we shouldn't be talking about this shit. But
Yeah, we'll probably be labeled racist for saying what we're saying right now.
I'm just repeating what some black folk have said. The same thing. Like it's just leave it alone. Let it be. It's not as
Yeah.
bad as you think it is.
No, it's not. Because I'll tell you, just anytime you go out, just say, "Hey, what's up?" Strike up a conversation
That's
with
right.
somebody of a different race, and I guarantee you,
Dude, I talk to everybody, man.
yeah,
I talk to
and
everybody.
it's not as bad as what people in the media make it out to be. You'd be
Don't
surprised how much common ground there is there and how much respect there is.
don't follow up with the media, y'all. Just
Definitely not.
and be your own person, man. Don't be scared to just say nah, that ain't what happened, man. The man just didn't act right, or the woman she just didn't act right, or I mean, it's not always about race. It's not. It's maybe just take accountability for actions. You know.
Amen.
Here's another
Amen.
point. Here's another point. So another conflict on that conflict. There was I seen some posts and some videos about a young white couple that was videoing and doing a review on Percy and Willie's. I don't know when, but it was the trigger was, hey, it's okay if these white folk video, but it's not okay for him to video. And I'll break that down real quick too. If you're trying to compare the two videos, you can't. They're worlds apart from the way from the whole thing. If you look at the young white couple that was videoing and recording, the people working there probably didn't even know they were doing it because they did it within the confinement space of their own table or booth.
Yeah, they didn't walk straight in there and start
They didn't bring their camera
letting
crew.
them know their presence was.
Yeah, they didn't bring the camera crew following them around and being loud and obnoxious and talking to everybody. And, they didn't do that. So they probably didn't even know they were recording,
Yeah.
which I personally wouldn't have a problem with it if I didn't even know about it. But if you're loud enough that I know about it, then there's probably going to be a problem.
Yeah. I think at the same time, the problem wasn't so much that he was recording, it was how he come in recording. And I wouldn't say exactly raising hell, but
The first thing,
being obnoxious, kind of disturbing the peace of the business.
the first part of the video
And
was him standing at the hostess stand and they were letting him know, hey, it's going to be an hour wait or so, which is perfectly normal at a steakhouse like that. Typically, you have a 45 to an hour and a half minute
Oh, yeah.
wait. So, but what does he do? Oh shit, man, I'm hungry right now. Hey, but guess what? Guess what? He got to cut that hour and a half wait because he had a server because of who he was.
Exactly.
He got to cut that line, and he was able to be seated.
So obviously, it wasn't a
Yeah.
race thing.
What?
We're like, oh no, you're gonna wait an extra 45 minutes because you're black. No, we're gonna get you in here
We're
right
gonna
now
get you in
because
here right now, man, because we know who you are, and
yeah,
so we're gonna get you in here right now.
was no problem with that.
No problem. But problem came after he started walking around everywhere and making a scene. But again, that's what I'm saying though. Just his style, man. That's I'm not a fan. I ain't got nothing against him personally. I don't know him. I'm just not a fan of his content. You know, that's just my opinion. But as soon as he walks in, he's bitching that he's got to wait. You know, like that's pretty freaking normal. And then I seen a comment where during the video he said he opened up his, they put silverware in a little nice
Yeah.
napkin roll or whatever. He said, "That's where they fucking up already. Silverware. I don't like what the fuck you gonna eat with. I don't get that. Maybe there's something else to that.
I think
I don't know.
he ordered the ribs, man. Who's gonna eat ribs with silverware?
I I mean, that's not something I'm gonna complain about.
I know. I
I
think
mean,
but I'm
I
saying
would complain if
I think that was like joking. That was like a joke on his part. Like, damn, silverware. But he wanted the baby back ribs. So I understand that joke.
I mean, I didn't just I push them to the side. I don't eat all my food with silverware either. But if they bring it to me, I'm just going to, push it to the side.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like that's just an example, man. Just the way he goes about doing his thing. I'm just not a fan. But anyway, that's just our 2 cents. We broke down the Percy and Willie little controversy today, and
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
are you gonna eat there?
I'm gonna eat there.
I'm gonna eat there
Matter
too.
of fact, I've never ate there before, but after all this, and after the bombardment of people that are trying to just dismantle this man's business over something that I would have done too, I'm gonna go support and I'm gonna go eat there.
Let's go. Let's go tomorrow.
We're going. We'll make it happen.
I'm with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a big old sirloin.
Let me tell you, back in the day before they closed, they had the best marinated ribeye you'd ever have.
I've never ate there, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I haven't since they opened back up. I fixed the alarm and stuff in there while they were
This is how far out of the loop I was. I didn't even know they closed down.
Yeah. It's been a while, Josh.
I didn't even know they closed down.
But hey, if you with us and want to support a business,
Y'all drop a comment or shoot us a message or something. Just let us know what you think about what happened, and if you agreed with us or disagreed with us. Like we're open to talking about it with other folks. So y'all let us know.
if you like us, come see us tomorrow.
Yep. Me and Shug going to Percy and Willie's tomorrow night. I don't know what time yet.
Yeah, I probably can't afford to eat. I might have a beer or something though.
Well, that's fine. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat.
If you pay for mine, I'll eat.
I might even.
Hell, the prices might have dropped.
I might even leave a review based on what I find out.
Well, let's do it.
But it's gonna be a real review though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not one coached.
Yeah, not like I'm not gonna make some shit up just because I didn't like what I saw.
I'm like a top reviewer on Google.
Really?
Yeah, for restaurants and reviews.
Fun fact.
Really. Look me up on there, dude. I was in like the top like 90% of reviewers the other week.
Well,
There's some crazy stuff, man, but what I say is true on there.
true.
Mm-hmm.
If the food was shit, you told them it was shit. Hey, the hospitality was great, the service was great, the food just wasn't hitting.
Yep.
Or you could say, hey man, everything about my whole experience here was great. Food was great, service was great, environment's great, atmosphere's great.
And there was some brown shit floating in my margarita. For real.
Anyway, we run out of time, bro. I'm glad we could break it down. Hey, this is just like, and again, like I'm not, dude. I freaking hate dragging this dumb shit. Like I'm dragging it through the mud, and it's just holding me down, and I got to. But
It's all gonna
at
get
some
better.
point, man, it's got to be talked about, and it's like we got to wake up and be like, hey, man,
We gotta
just
come together, man.
just just let it be, let it go. It's not what you think it is. It's not always what you think it is. Just let it ride.
So we are Suge and Josh, and this is Dodging Disaster. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Good night.
Ba-ba-da-dum-ba.